Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I
Hey.
can hear you.
Hey, cool. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing alright.
Okay. I've got a Peach set or a
Mm-hmm.
Mewtwo set. Um,
You said Peach or Mewtwo?
yeah. I was thinking Peach because I watched your lesson with Chill on Falco Mewtwo, and I
Mm-hmm.
felt like similar principles applied, like just up tilting him when he's in the air. Um, Because I got nervous later in the set and I full hopped a bunch, so I was just getting hit by Nair over and over. So
Mm-hmm.
when I was looking it over, I was sort of like, okay, I shouldn't have full hopped there, I shouldn't have full hopped there. Or
Mm-hmm.
the Peach one, I felt like I had less of an idea what to do.
Okay, yeah, we can go over that. And could
Wait,
you maybe give like a quick intro for the stream? Just like how long you've been playing and where you're from and stuff like that?
yeah, of course. Yeah, my tag's Veronica. I'm from MDVA. I've been playing like 4 or 5 years. Uh, I'm trying. I think my overall goal is to be like a high level player. Um, I think my immediate goal is to just start winning my locals.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think I'm at the point where uh I'm like close to being able to beat like the people who are winning, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
quite there. And yeah, and also my job's remote right now and it's not very difficult, so I have a lot of free time. So I've been
Mm-hmm. Okay.
grinding, yeah, for like a month and a half or so, pretty seriously.
Okay, sick. So, are the Slippies the one that you sent me in the past
No,
already? Or oh, okay,
I've got a YouTube link.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, just sent it.
It can be pretty hard for Fox. I mean, like if
Okay.
you're
Okay.
not,
So, okay. So, do you have any thoughts on this set, or do you want me to just go into it and see like what's going on, or?
Yeah, I can tell you my thoughts. Oh yeah, and I did watch. I have also seen the lesson you did with Tyler Swift.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So I think the biggest thing was I just didn't actually make him believe that I wasn't gonna approach. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like he kept sort of just uh like inching into my space, and I would immediately just throw out a drill or something like that. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
because after the set, I watched a bunch of good Foxes versus Peach, and yeah, it seems like you just want to run away until she's like full on chasing you, and that's when you throw out the the aerials. Yeah, so yeah, that was my main thought.
Okay. All right. Let's check it out.
used to it.
Okay. So this is the hand warmer. Okay. Okay, so I like that you're drilling a lot, although it might be a little bit too much so far, but that's just something
Mm.
minor. Overall, pretty good.
Can you screen share
Oh, my bad. I thought I.
your phone? Yeah,
Sometimes I think I just already did.
yeah. No worries.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I can see.
Okay, that was really good. Usually, when you do this, the best thing to do is just double up tilt.
Yeah,
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 okay.
Yeah, because the up tilt's so good. Because if she does the tech, I just up.
Yeah, tech or the miss tech, they get hit. They have to like tech roll away.
Gotcha.
But I think the double wave shine into the up tilt was good. So normally, most people, the issue they have in this matchup seems to be like the basic game plan, like they just kind of run around and nair or something. And it's
Right.
okay, ignoring that. But it seems it seems like in general your game plan is not that bad. So okay, you just started running around and nairing now, but
Yeah, I think I was expecting him to float. But
okay,
yeah,
yes.
now I'm
Okay, we'll go back to that one in a second.
yeah. I feel like I'm just chasing him here. Not there.
Okay, so so one thing is in this matchup you just have to be so basically like the lower tier that a character gets on the tier list, the less situations that they're good in. Even the worst characters in the game are really good in certain situations. You know, like even Bowser has really good up B out of shield. So
Right.
even if you're playing against Bowser, you can't just be like, well, he's bad because he's Bowser, so I'll hit his shield because you'll just get up beat out of shield every time. And so like Peach is a bit worse than the other top tiers, and so like Peach and Falcon are both kind of like similar in that regard, where although Peach is a little bit worse, where she only has like a very set number of things that are good for her, and you have to like avoid those things basically at all cost because that is all she has. And as long as you avoid those things, you can kind of get away with like a lot of weird stuff or like kind of just like better charactering her. But you have to avoid those strengths. So one of them is, you know, like CC down smash. Another one is corner pressure, where like you're in the corner and she's here, and if you full hop, she can like nair you. Another one is like getting grabbed, like shield grabbed or something like that. So
Right.
when you're playing, it's like if there's an interaction, one of Peach's big weaknesses is that she can't force anything. Like at any point, you can just decide to like jump away or dash away, and Peach doesn't have a move that can like reach you in time.
Hmm.
So in a situation like this, so look how like so this was like a punish for you after she dash attacks your shield right here. Like you can just wave dash forward and up tilt or whatever
Yeah.
right here, or grab probably. But so notice that you can just move out of the way whenever you want, but then you kind of just start hunting for these drills, and it's like, are these drills? If these drills are not in the list of situations that are like super super good for you, you kind of want to avoid them just because in the chaos of, you know, drilling Peach in the air and she can kind of ASDI down, you can end up in one of those bad spots, which is, you know, the down smash or the grab or whatever like that.
Right.
And so, like, this matchup is a lot more about avoiding negative states than finding positives. And then, like, the positives will kind of come to you as long as you're avoiding her negative states. So that was a
Right.
really good wave shine off.
Oh yeah, and I should have just jumped out and shined her, right?
No,
She doubled
not
down.
necessarily.
Okay.
So like if you jump out to Shiner here, she can react to you short hopping out, and she can air dodge and land on stage, and then you have to do like this double jump back kind of down air here, and she has a chance to punish you out of that. So
Okay.
short hopping out here is not bad as like a mix up. Basically, you just watch his drift carefully, and if he kind of drifts back for a second, then he can't do the air dodge. So then it's probably a good time to try to short hop out on him. But if he's like kind of in here and he's kind of like floating in like this, if you try to shine this, he'll air dodge past you.
Right.
So
right.
I'm a firm believer in the idea that like you can just get Peach to ledge. So this was correct. Just let her get ledge. And then once she has ledge, she doesn't have a ledge dash. She doesn't even have like a good double jump from edge. You can kind of like trap her here for like the majority of her stock. See, what you go for this shine. If you hadn't gone for this shine, you would have been in a great position to deal with any of her ledge options.
Right.
So then you're in this spot, and you're like, well, I messed up, but I bet I can still, get this. And the only thing you maybe could have done here is like instant shield drop down air or something. But if you go for this back air, it's putting her in one of the spots where she can CC into one of her good moves, like CC down smash here, And like, how else is she going to get this percent? Is she going to like nair you 4 times or whatever? Like, it's really difficult for her to deal with Fox at 0. Like, really difficult. So if you just jumped away here and you don't give that to her, you got 27% for free. And you just get to keep playing, and she doesn't have her good spots. She, like, has to find those spots, or else it just doesn't work out for her.
Right.
So it's basically like, you want your good stuff against Peach, but, like, if you get kind of, like, a stray hit, but, like, it's not in the spot where she can hit you, like, let's say you back air her, but she's in the air, like, that's just fine. Like, you can just... Fox gets those all day on Peach, and, like, that's okay. But, like, Peach can't really go for these little hits on Fox at all, because... he has a chance to just murder her out of it. She only has these few good options, especially at low percent.
Right.
Yeah, I would advise, like, here, practicing wave... Like, this actually has a lot of lag, like that. And so, like, if she dash attacks your shield, you should just get used to, like, wave dashing out of shield, like, right here, and then shining. Because it would have gotten you, like, a big combo.
Yeah.
If you're really, really unsure of yourself, you can just up smash out of shield there.
Right.
Like right here, just up smash that. The full hop drill there was fine. And yeah, you get the back air. See, this is good. Okay, so you found that, but I would recommend here just covering, like, instead of going to ledge, it's okay to go to ledge here as long as you instant back air here. But, like, just always cover her going to stage. And... like, if she has to go to ledge, she's at 83 on the ledge. She has to do some get up option that'll either let you, like, if she hops, then you can back air her off. If she does any other get up, you can, like, shine up smash or drill, shine up smash, or just up smash,
Right. That makes sense.
So just getting her to ledge is good, because otherwise you can end up in situations like this where, like, you're kind of out of position because you tried to grab ledge, you tried to cover everything, you tried to cover ledge and get on stage, and you got this up smash, which was not bad. Like, it was a good up smash. I'm just saying that, like, as a general rule, you generally want to keep Peach from getting to the stage.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's like the larger thing you were saying, where I don't, like, need to set up these hard reads, because I can play the situations where she's bad, rather than... Yeah.
And yeah, you just, like, so doing these drills is good, but the thing is you're starting it too early. So if the drill hits up here, that's bad for you. Like, this isn't gonna help. So, like, if you jump and Peach jumps and you're drilling, like, you start this is basically like an instant drill.
Yeah.
Also, if you had short hop drilled, he would have just punished this grab, but that you could have just drilled this. But anyway, so you go for the full hop drill. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find the exact moment you start it, but it starts very, very early. So yeah, you're starting the drill here, but the problem is that the drill doesn't need to be out here. So if she, let's say she does jump into this and the drill hits, she's still going to be at a big frame advantage. She'll still just hit you out of this, and she'll probably get one of her best options. Like, if she jumps into this and you tap her, she'll just fall out, and then you land and she'll down smash, or she'll grab you and she'll get some big combo, And so a lot of times with Fox's full hop, especially on Peach, is you just want to empty full hop. And then if you see that she's shielding, or she's in a bad situation, or she, like, let's say you full hop and she does, like, a down smash, then you decide you're going to drill onto her. But by starting it early, you're committing to a point where, like, she just better get hit by this. Otherwise, if she just happens to dash back here, you could lose your stock. And there's no real reason to allow that. So if you just empty full hop here instead of this, and, like, get ready to do your drill, because, like I said, the drill is only worthwhile if she's on the ground. And so this is where she is on the ground. So you only need your drill to start right here. And you can just jump, and then let's say she does what she does, where she just dashes back here. Then instead of daring like this, you'll just full hop, double jump, waveland on the top plat, or waveland off the top plat. Or even like full hop, she dashes away, you just drift back and double jump like out here, and you're safe. And then you put out, that means this is one of Fox's biggest advantages against Peach, is that your full hop created a threat where if she didn't move away or shield or something, she was about to get drilled. But she didn't, outside of hard reading your full hop, she didn't have any options to hit you. And if, like, let's say she does hard read your full hop, this is part of why, like, you don't want her to get those few openings, the down smash, the grab and stuff, is because at 0, let's say you do this full hop, she hard reads it and full hop nairs you, you're fine, you'll just still get to the ground first. You're kind of at an advantage. She doesn't have like a shine here, or like a Fox up air, something that'll let her just keep juggling you really fast. She just has to kind of like look for that one good thing. So if you just empty full hop here, that'll be like a really good adjustment to make. Like a really big adjustment. Because if she didn't hit this and you just double jumped away, she has to work really hard for this percent. Like low percent Peach on Fox, she has to like kind of gamble it. She has to work really hard to get it, and like that's just how it is. Okay, this is just, you ended up in a mix-up. Okay. Yeah, and that's wise, because, once she gets you with this, then she's only like one hit away from getting you. So like, then she gets this grab at 49, and you die out of it.
Right.
Where it's like, if she had never gotten you to that percent where she could hit this combo, and she had to work really hard for that, you could have gotten a lot in before she was able to build up that damage with, a stray forward air, a stray nair, something like that.
Yeah.
And then always don't go for speed on the up throw up air, because she'll always be able to get out. Like, she can always just air dodge out and double jump out. But what you do is when she goes like in front of you, so she can, choose left or right, always just overshoot it. Like, you want to put your up air like right here.
Okay.
So just dash a little bit more and up air right here. And she can nair you out of it if she's like mashing A, but that will lose to you kind of doing a bunch of different up air spacings. Like, basically it's a mix-up, but recognize that, like, she's generally going to try to get away. And the fact that you're at 0, once again, if you jump up and she hard reads your timing and nairs you out of it, she's not going to get anything, because you're at 0, you're just going to pop out.
Right. Yeah,
so like, if you so notice that he just does this double jump float out of it right there. And so if you had just done overshoot up air and a little bit later, so you just dash right here out of it, always dash out of it, and then just do an up air right here, and he would have floated right into it and gotten hit.
Right, that makes sense.
Another thing that's it's kind of difficult not to do against Peach, because she's scary, because you want to protect your low percent. But it's kind of important not to do, is don't corner yourself like this. So the thing with Peach is, like, she is very, very bad in the corner. Like, she's really bad in the corner. And, there's a few reasons why, she doesn't have a good vertical. If you think of a character like Falco, he's not that bad in the corner, because he can just full hop out of the corner, and you're not really going to be able to do much about it.
Yeah.
Peach doesn't have good vertical. She can't fly out of the corner really fast. She gets kind of stuck. She doesn't have a fast run speed, so she can't, Falcon, sometimes you up tilt, and he just waits for the up tilt to end, and he dashes halfway across the stage and grabs you,
Yeah.
Peach can't do that either. And if you hit her with like a weak move or like shield pressure, let's say she shields in the corner and you up smash her and she goes to ledge. If you do that to Fox, he's like, haha, like I'm on ledge, you're about to die. If you do it to Peach, she has no options. She's just stuck. She's miserable on the ledge. She could die, she could take a ton of damage. You can hit her and she has to go back to ledge, and you hit her again and she has to go back to ledge. So she has it really rough in the corner. Also, the only move she has in the corner that does any good at any percent pretty much is down smash, and to a lesser degree grab. And the reason is down smash hits you back. So if she's here and you're here and she down smashes, she can hit you off stage. But like, let's say you're at 80, okay, and Peach is in the corner and she nairs you. What's gonna happen from there? You're just gonna fly over here. She's not fast enough to get to you, and you'll just come back down. Like, she will literally get nothing. She will get nothing but a stray nair or a stray fair or a stray back air, anything, if she hits you while she is cornered. So, like, when you have Peach in the corner, you should feel, like, a sense of, like, overwhelming advantage. And that should be kind of like a big goal that you have. It's like, I'm going to get her into the corner. And then, so she is naturally going to try to break out of the corner, because she hates it there. So when you have her in a position like this, you know she wants to break out of the corner, and this is a good back air. So now she's completely stuck in the corner. She's even holding a turnip, which like is pretty bad for her to be holding the turnip. Like, that's not good. And so, because like, yeah, what's the turnip gonna do against Fox? You're just gonna like nair through it or shine it back and hit her, and it's not a very nice spot for her. So then when you go from here and you just give her the stage, this is basically like moving her up 3 spots on the tier list of being like, okay, like, you really shouldn't be able to move out of the corner here, but like, I'm just gonna let you. So it's like, Peach is like, okay, how did I end up here? I'm off stage, I'm double jumping, I'm facing away, and I have a turnip in my hand. And Fox is at 0%, so he can just tank anything, and I'm at 49. This isn't good. If Fox hits me with anything, I could go off stage and get shined. He could shine me. He could back air wall. Like, if I'm the Peach here, I'm like, this is bad news. I'm kind of panicking. I might even, like, double jump here and then, like, air dodge to the side plat. Like, I might actually do that.
Yeah.
And so you need to be able to recognize, I have center, Peach is in the corner, you need to play to that. So like, if she throws this here, you know, you can back air through it. Even if, the thing is, even if you want to retreat a little bit, sorry, to avoid like the chaos maybe of this, you should only go to this distance. Like, let's say you go to the center and you still don't like this. It's like, you know, you could just grab it with the A button, whatever. Like, wave dash, grab it, and throw it back. If you don't like it, still, you can just full hop right here. Don't give up the center line. Right. And so, like, something I say to people a lot is, like, even if you can't corner Peach, you should always try to be more centered than Peach. Mm-hmm. Because if you are more centered than Peach, she can't have you in the corner. Because just like how Peach is really, really bad when she's in the corner, she's really, really strong when you're in the corner. Because all of her moves, instead of hitting you far away where she can't punish you and then you just go to the other side of the stage, when you're in the corner, all of her moves send you really far away off stage to your either death or edge guard.
Right.
So it's just really important, like, basically, if I'm the Peach in this spot, I feel extremely grateful that, like, you basically put me into my worst possible position, and then I just threw a turnip at you, and I'm just like, here's my garbage turnip, like, haha, like, please, like, let me, like, you know, get out of the corner. And you were like, yeah, sure, in fact, I'll corner myself for you, right. You know? And so it's like, this is just, you need to make them work for it a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And these are just bad. So the thing is, these full hop nairs, the only time this is permissible, and I would recommend not doing it very much anyway, this is kind of like a full hop, like a Falco, anti-Falco full hop nair.
Right, yeah.
The reason this is useless is because what are you gonna get off of it? Peach is at 49%, you know? If Peach is at 80%, maybe 85, this is not that bad. Like, I still think it's kind of like a gamble, because you're just uncomfortable in the corner, and you're just like, I'm gonna dive out with this Nair.
Yeah.
But it's like there's
please hit Nair.
Yeah, but it's like all you had to do here is, play neutral normally, and then eventually you'll get like a full hop double jump to the platform or something, and you'll be fine. And once again, there's no reason to use your Nair this early. I almost feel like this is like a way of like reducing mental tension for people, is that like if you throw out the Nair early, you don't have to like worry anymore. Because like here is like it's like a moment of like very high tension where you're in the corner and you're like, uh-oh. So the one thing that's important also is that Peach is really slow, and you have to realize how slow Peach is. So you're like totally safe when she's fairing right here. Like, you're not actually in danger. And like, in order to pressure you, she has to get into a range where you could just, you're Fox, you're fast, you could just fly out of the corner and hit her at some point, like unreactively. So regardless, this is like a moment of high tension, and I feel like a lot of times people, when they throw out a Nair like this, it's kind of just like, if I throw out this Nair and I commit to the Nair already, then I kind of just have to see whether it hits or not, and I don't have to like keep playing. Yeah. And that's just a really common thing, and you really, when you're in that sort of pressure situation, just be very calm. Peach, I don't know, have you seen that that old Armada Mewtwo King set where Mewtwo King won?
No, I think you mentioned it's Skatar, right?
Yeah. And so it's a good set for demonstrating a certain concept, which is that like when Fox is in the corner, Peach can't just immediately dive into the corner with an attack, because like if she does, there's a chance that Fox rolls, or he jumps out, or he runs out, or whatever, and now Peach is in the corner. So she has to be careful, because she's worked really hard to get center and you in the corner. And so that's why you'll see her a lot of times, they kind of wall right here. They don't want to commit, because if they do, they might just give up their only good position that they finally achieved. And so, like, there's an interesting point in that set where Mewtwo King is here, not on Fountain, there's no platform here. Mewtwo King is like here, Armada's here. Excuse me, Armada does nothing but just dash dance like this, and Mewtwo King just sits in the corner double lasering over and over. And it's like, I don't recommend you sit in the corner double lasering over and over, but the thing is there's like a shared assumption between them where Mewtwo King is like, okay, Armada is really good, he's not gonna potentially give up his advantage, so I'll just sit in the corner and kind of greedily take some lasers. And Armada's thinking, you know what, I don't want to give up my position. You take those lasers, that's fine. I'm going to maintain my strong position and eventually kill you. So you get this laser damage, that's fine. But it's important to, like, when you watch that set, that is what it did for me. When I watched that set, it made me realize, when it first happened, I was watching and I was like, whoa. Like, Peach really, really doesn't want to, like, go into the corner right there. Like, she really doesn't. And so the more comfortable you feel in the corner, and here's a little funny thing. If you ever are in the corner and you actually feel really desperate, just go to ledge and ledge dash off. And Peach is in a horrible spot.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of like a funny little abusive thing that I do in this matchup, whereas like I don't really do it on this stage, but on like the bigger stages, like Stadium or something, I'll just run all the way to the corner and I'll just laser over and over and over and over. And then eventually Peach has to come over to me and I just grab ledge dash and run past her. and then it's just like, wow, like this character, like this matchup is kind of broken, but you have to play in a way that like abuses it,
Yeah. No, I'm stealing that.
So I would just say be a lot more comfortable in the corner. Don't start throwing out those nairs. Don't feel like the need to hit Peach like this. Like this is very clear, like the need to hit Peach, and it's like, remember, you are Fox against Peach. If you don't give her stuff, you'll win. It doesn't matter if it's Mom or Laud or Armada. It doesn't matter who it is. if you don't give them their low, notice you're at a low percent. If you don't give them their little openings, you will just win because this matchup is pretty lopsided.
No, that makes sense. It's like playing against low tiers.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And it's like Peach is still a good character, but like she's only a good character if she hits these few things, and Fox has all the tools to prevent her from hitting those things.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like
that makes sense.
So when she gets this down smash, in your mind you're like, oh, another down smash? Man, I hate Peach. You know, like that's like the Fox side of it. And Peach is going like, yes, thank you. Like the one thing that I can do that will actually let me like. When I'm playing Peach and you hit this, it's just, and you hit this down smash, it's just this feeling of like, okay, like the third stock, you know, the stock you're on right now, this stock is like doable. Because before you hit this down smash, it just feels awful. And then you hit this down smash and you're like, yo, I'm one dash attack away. Like, let's go, you know? Like,
right. It's like, it's almost like Sheik at the lower percent.
Yeah. It has a hard time. Or like, it's like if, you know, you're playing against, you know, a Falco and they get that shine at 0 and they just have this feeling of like, yes, like I can win, you know, and it's kind of the same with Peach. So giving her these grabs and these down smashes, this is the way to guaranteed lose to Peach, because, you know, you're jumping into the one thing, you know, Pichu is chain grabbing you on FD, you know, the one thing that the character has that can beat your character.
Right. Yeah, no, like, every stock has been me throwing away a good position, getting damage, and then getting killed off the next opening.
Yep, and that's Peach's game plan against you, too.
Right.
So yeah, this is just sort of like, you're sort of mentally checked out at this point, but I just want to keep in mind, like, going for this is, like, obviously bad, and your goal should just be, don't let, like, if she's floating up here, just guard center. Just guard center right here. Just don't let her get to center no matter what.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because she's doing that float so that I run into the corner. Anyway, yeah.
And usually at these percents, you're just gonna end up doing like a drill wave shine up smash. So like that's pretty much what you're gonna end up doing. I would not recommend like fishing super hard for the ups, like the raw up smashes like this. You know, I would rather you running shine up smash or something here.
Yeah.
And I know it's tempting, but like you just have to like, because you look at the situation and you're like, yo, this is so bad, you know. But like, let's say this situation was different and you had three stocks and Mewtwo King has 1 stock, you know, and as Marth. You don't feel like this overwhelming sense of like easy victory if you're you know. You feel like, oh man, like I know this character is like really good at just kind of zero deathing my character, and like he has the advantage on ledge and all this. It's just there's no reason to give up because it's not an even matchup.
Right.
Like if it's another Fox and you're down 3-1, it's like it's doable, but you're like, ugh, like I have to just win every mix up. But like you have the matchup on your side, so it's like, yeah, you need to win the mix ups, but also your character kind of just wins on his own anyway, so like it's kind of giving you like a booster.
Right.
As long as you avoid his good things and, you know, play the game plan right. Oh man, how did this happen?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. That's just tech flow. So yeah, but this guy's going, yes, like I can play. And yeah, be careful gambling with like these double jump drills. I know that they can a lot of times pay off, but you got to be careful with them.
Right.
And yeah, I haven't really seen you shoot any lasers like too much yet. Okay, there's some lasers. That's good. You're moving away. Okay, this is not bad. Watch out for these back airs. Because remember, you're like, this gets you some nice percent. Ooh boy, juicy percent. If he was somehow a little faster on this, that'd be really bad news for you.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Like if you're cornered right here and he's up here, just wave dash and run to center. Easy.
Right dash.
Easy solve. He's in a bad spot. Trying too hard to hit him, but okay, that was good. Once again, I know the up smash here is tempting, but up tilt
Right.
up tilt at this percent could potentially get you an up air and take the stock for free.
Yeah.
Okay. This was almost good. I think the general game plan you did here was really good. Just jump up and back air right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Up air also wasn't too bad of a plan, because at least it gets you the kill. So, something to keep in mind in this matchup is if Peach gets an opening on you, make sure it's a hard read. Like, Peach is really slow. If you've ever played this matchup from the Peach side, it feels like Fox is so fast. It's actually insane. Like, from Fox end, it's like, oh man, Peach kind of scary. But from the Peach end, you're like, I'm literally never going to touch this stupid character. He's so fast. And so, like, you want to make sure that when she gets an opening on you, it's because she, like, really worked for it, you know? And so, like, her just kind of walling this back air in neutral and being able to hit this is Peach's dream come true. And you just need to make her work for it really hard. Like, be like, look, if you don't do something completely insane and out of this world, you're not going to be able to hit me, ever.
Right.
And that's just how it is. That's just the matchup. It's very difficult for Peach to get you out of that. But if you give her these free hits, she'll eventually just kill you. And so it's just, you just need to make, that was a really good up air, by the way. You just need to make her life difficult.
No, yeah, this makes sense. I wasn't thinking of her as like as lopsided as she is.
Yeah, it's tough. And the thing is, if Peach is playing really, really well, and she's not giving up anything, she can do pretty well against Fox. But the reason is that, like, she is just preventing you from getting an advantage really hard. Like, if Peach is, like, playing perfect, you know, top-level Armada play, what Peach is doing is just defending herself expertly and making it really hard for you to find one of those openings of yours, and then eventually kind of hoping that you give her something for free. That is, like, perfect Peach play. And so it's like, if you're just focused on not giving her something for free, you're, like, basically already requiring her to play, like, this incredibly technical, perfect game, you know? And so it's like, she can do it, but it's really, really hard, and at any moment you could just randomly get a drill and then end her whole life. Because she has to work really hard at 0, but you have to just drill her at 0, and you get a whole, like, drill, wave shine, up tilt, nair, back air, and then she's off stage. You get to edge guard her once into an up smash or a shine or something, you know?
No, yeah, this makes sense. Like, I'll, like, camp, like, Dr. Mario, because I know there's nothing he can do. But
in some ways, Doc can do more about you camping than Peach can.
Yeah, she just feels scarier, so I think I was like, I need to be proactive.
Yeah, it feels scary because she has all these fast, strong moves. She's you know, like, she can throw things out, but it's like, you're so fast that she can't, none of that stuff works, and importantly, she can't throw out fast moves while moving. When she's doing her little all that stuff, you know, that can only happen directly in place. Like, she can't do fast things at all when she's moving. So all you have to do, and this is, like, a really common thing that, like, let's say, like, Leffen does, that I took from Leffen, which is, like, let's say you're about, like, 1 full character length from Peach. So you're at the distance where, like, her grab will miss, your up smash will miss, but, like, if you dash up smashed, it would hit her.
Right.
So, like, none of, at that range, none of her moves hit, actually. Like, her nair doesn't hit, her back air doesn't hit, her fair doesn't hit. None of those moves will come out. Her down smash doesn't hit. Like, it's just right outside that range. None of those moves hit. And so a really common thing that, like, Leffen will do is at that range, he will just turn around and up tilt, because 99% of the time, the Peach will, like, try to float in a nair or something like that. Because, like, she doesn't have any options that, like, hit at that point. And so, like, that's, like, an example of, like, if Peach is at that range, a lot of foxes would be tempted to like nair her shield and like maybe get shield grabbed or something like that, you know. But a lot of times you don't have to because she can't move. She's like an extremely stationary character. And like something like this, like, okay, you're playing an even game. There's no problem right now. In fact, Peach is in a pretty bad spot. So when Peach throws this turnip, is then at a frame advantage after the turnip, gets the grab read, and then you just give her this edge guard. You know, he didn't get the edge guard, but Peach is just going like, oh, thank you. Like, Peach did nothing to deserve that. He didn't do squat. he does not deserve that in any capacity, except for the fact that you just gave it to him, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, he stole $200, and it's like, no, actually, you grabbed his wallet and stuffed $200 into his wallet. Like,
yeah.
It's like there's no reason. It's like, or even like right here. So notice dash attack is really bad. Like dash attack, I know it feels scary because you see how far it goes. But importantly, dash attack is only really dangerous in this little range. Like, it's actually very tiny. So when he dash attack is only relevant right here. Literally right here. It's not even relevant right here. Watch. So he hits you, but it's the forward hitbox. He's at frame. Or you're at frame advantage. You can just drill this or grab it. You can just kill him out of it. And once again, this is that example of starting the drill early,
right?
Where like you should not do this drill until you've confirmed that he is still landing on the ground or on the ground, you know. And then once again, you up smash. You're like, I gotta make something happen, man. And it's like, no, you don't. He does. You don't have to make anything happen.
Yeah.
You're winning by default. If the match drags on for 8 minutes of like neither player being able to do anything, you're winning because you're just lasering him to 80 and up smashing him. And I've actually played a Azusa before, and he let me do this. He was corner camping because he felt like it was like the best way to play it in the matchup. And so I would just sit in the opposite corner and laser him. And sometimes he would power shield the lasers, and I kept lasering a few times, and he wouldn't leave the corner, and I would just go in. And eventually I just started lasering, and, you know, there were entire stocks where I would just laser for 70 damage and then nair up smash, and he would die. And it's like, that is what will happen to Peach if Peach does not make big things happen to you. So, like, if you can just sit back and laser, and, like, you're going to win the match for free unless Peach does something crazy.
Right.
You don't have to be doing these up smashes.
Right.
Or
it's
those
all
grabs.
on her.
It's all on her. She has to work really... And look at that. He gets this dash attack. It doesn't do anything. He can't even combo you out of it because you're just slightly out of range because Peach has no range on anything. And, okay, this is the old school solution. The old school solution is to full hop double jump here. So just to mention, there's no reason to do this here, this early drill. Remember, drill in the air is not going to do any good for you. Something that's interesting is that in this exact position, you could have full hop double jump side beat to here and been totally safe. Like, if you just side beat right here, he has no way to punish you. But this is still the old school way. The current, you know, meta, the right way to do this is to just short hop to ledge right here and then ledge dash, and Peach literally has to run away in absolute fear.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember, anytime you're in danger in the corner, you can just ledge dash or just go to ledge and ledge dash. And yeah, you're just like reaching for him with these back airs. There's no reason to be doing this. Yep, and look at that. He's not having to work for it because you're giving it to him. Every time he has to work for it, look what he has to do to work for it. And the thing is, you're still giving up space here. Notice how bad this is for him. And then a few seconds later, he has this. And he didn't do anything. All he did was move around and throw a couple aerials in place. At no point were his hitboxes even mildly in range of you.
Right.
So yeah, so it's like right here, when he's in this spot, I tell people this, just hold your ground. Just hold it. You know, it like in the worst case, full hop. Because it's like empty hop. Because it's like if okay, think about it. What moves does Peach have to actually attack you while you're doing this? Name one. There's only one.
Only dash attack. Right?
It's only dash attack. And dash attack, if he dash attacks at this range, he's not going to catch you.
Right, it's the weak
He's not. And then he has to shield. Because here's the thing. Peach can't protect herself by moving back. And this is a weird concept for a Fox main to get. It was certainly weird for me when I switched to Peach. Is like, Peach is so slow. Whenever you feel threatened as Fox, you move back. That's just how it is. But Peach is too slow to move back. And so she has to either shield or fight by throwing out moves. Whenever she's threatened. Like if she thinks... So this nair is a lot of times because she thinks you're going to nair in. Or drill in. And she has to do it. So like right here, she's afraid of you drilling in. She's not thinking, oh, I'm going to just dash attack. Like in the Fox player mind, this dash attack is like... Like it freaking like dives across the stage. And it doesn't. It hits literally like immediately in front of her. It's basically like a grab.
Right.
And so it's like, she is afraid of you here because she is cornered and, you know, she's one up tilt up air away from death right here, or up air, or drill wave shine up tilt up air. She's scared. And if she nairs you in this spot, you're going to go to the opposite side of the stage and you're fine. So she doesn't actually, even if she dash attacks you here, you're just going to kind of DI away. Like, it's not great for her, you know?
Right.
Even in her best case where she dash attacks and you DI in, she'll do dash attack and nair, and you just survival DI it and you're fine. So she is more threatened here than you. And so you need to take a page from the Peach playbook and say, what if I can't move back? Because moving back from this position puts you in a worse position. And the thing is, you can still move back sometimes. Because, you know, moving back is totally safe and he can't do anything about it, you know? But, like, in general, you want to maintain the strong position of threatening him. So you want to be, like, you want to be more standing in place. You know, you might threaten some aerials. Like, you could, like, if he's shielding right here, you could be dash dancing right here. What's he going to do? You know, wave dash into your drill? Like, this is, like, so strong. Peach doesn't really have anything right there. But you're giving him, like... Captain Falcon levels of space here, you know?
Yeah,
and it's like, you're dash dancing at this distance, you're like, oh, at least I'm safe. Hey, here's another inch. Oh, at least I'm safe. Here's another inch. Look at him. Like, okay, don't look at you. Just watch Peach. Look at this. Ignore the Fox. Watch what he does. It's like, how did he get you in the corner with that?
Yeah.
He did nothing. He just spammed a couple aerials and ran forward, and you gave it to him. So it's like, this journey across the stage... So just think about this. This journey across the stage, what if you made this really hard? Like, you don't even have to commit to a nair or anything, you know? Let's say you just made it look like you were gonna, and he has to fight, and, you know, there's drill threats here, and there's all kinds of things. Like, remember, if you drill him right here, he could die. Like, right. he could literally wave shine up tilt up air, and he could die at this percent. So he's got to be really careful of your drill. So every time he moves forward, he's in danger of your drill. So it's like, what if you made this really hard, like really hard, and he's working for it, and it takes him like a minute instead. And let's say you just never commit, because you just don't feel like committing. You never commit. You just make his journey across the stage just miserable, this awful grind. And then he finally gets you in the corner after 60 seconds of pushing, and you just grab ledge and ledge dash and then go to center again.
Right.
And it's like, that is the matchup that you are like convincing yourself that is scary for you. It's like, no, it's hard for the other guy. It's not, you don't have to be scared. You're like, yo, but what if this little kid has hands? You know, it's like the little kid is scared of you.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah. It's like
it's nothing to be afraid of. There's no reason to be cornering yourself here.
Right.
Because he is the one threatened. He's the one under threat here. He is one, you know, back air up smash away, or a couple lasers and a back air up smash away from just dying.
Right. Yeah, last talk I tried so hard to keep myself safe. I put myself in the only situation where he could have killed me.
Okay, you get the up smash. And notice that, okay, like, think about this. You were stupid, like, 8 times in a row. Like, you did everything that he could possibly want. You know, if he could somehow mind control your Fox for 2 seconds, you did everything. You gave him the world, you know? And, like, now he makes one error and you spot dodge shine him and you up smash him and it's even. And look at him. He's struggling mentally. He's like, dude, are you kidding me? This character is so stupid and fast and impossible. Really careful doing those.
Yeah.
And so now he's just, look at him, he's just, you're in the corner, I'm gonna spam moves. I sure hope I get you. I sure hope I, just grab ledge. He loses. He loses if you grab ledge. Okay, you get this. Hold center here.
Right.
You just need to be more centered than the Peach. So after this, just go to the platform right here or stay dash dancing right here. Just don't let him get to center. If he has to land like this, in here or on the platform, he's in a tough spot.
Right.
And yeah, so he gets in the... And look at him, he's like, dude, this is so dumb. So look, if right here, if you just up tilted, you could have taken a stock.
Yeah.
Like right here, if you up tilt, and you get...
up
Because you get the DI mix-up on either Wave Shine and then, like, turnaround up tilt, or, like, Wave Shine like this and he DIs in and you up tilt.
Yeah.
So if you just up tilted right here, most likely he would have been thinking that, like let's say he's DIing, because he's DIing like hard right here. This is like why he DIs the shine like this. So you're thinking like, I'll go for the infinite, but really you could just up tilt this and he would have DI'd, you know, he would have gone straight up and just gotten up here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And yeah, be careful with these double jump aerials.
Right.
So yeah, you're chilling. Like, you're winning. Why does it feel like I'm watching your Fox and you're like, like, I need to come back. He's so far ahead. And I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute, you're ahead.
Yeah.
Like, you're super winning right here. You're one drill up smash away from murdering him. Okay, good. You're maintaining center. Good. Good grab. Okay, you got the kill. Because you made him work for it. Look at this. This is a face of a man who's about to get reverse 2-0'd. You're about to mess this guy up. He knows. He's like, dude, he's doing everything wrong. He's still beating me. I hate this game.
Yeah.
And that's how this matchup feels for the Peach a lot of times. You're like, dude, he gave me everything. I down smashed the guy. I grabbed the guy. Why is this still so hard? Be really careful running back in on this because Peach almost always jabs after her landing.
Yeah.
So usually after her landing, your options are... You can do the full hop mix-up, but like this tree was right here. That's kind of annoying. I would have just stayed in the corner and either gone to ledge and ledge dash, or maybe like waited a second and then tried to full hop over.
Okay.
So yeah, you're just trying to make too much stuff happen. And you're cornering yourself. Because it's like, okay, so here's the one thing. You're like, look, if I go to the corner, Peach can't hit me, you know? And it's like, that feels kind of nice that, like, you can just avoid Peach this entire time, like, for free, you know? But the thing is Peach can't hit you no matter where you are.
Right.
So you don't have to go to the corner. She can't hit you when you're in center either. And yeah, no, this guy's getting mad tilted. I think I might have done a lesson with this guy before.
Oh, with Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember. I think I did, though.
Oh.
Okay, so I wouldn't recommend doing this either, but you kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't recognize how strong ledge dash is. Because here, if I miss this, I would just go to ledge and do it again.
Yeah. No, I don't think I hit like one ledge dash this set.
Ledge dash is very important in this matchup because it gets you out of Peach's one advantageous spot. And like, dude, look at him chasing you. Like, this is just like, you can just beat, if a Peach is chasing you like this, it's over. Like, you can just beat them up. They're just dead.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, look at dash attack.
Yeah, he
like dash attack.
me.
Okay, look at the range he hits you at. You roll. Look at that. Look. Oh, look how close he is. And it's still not the right dash attack. You can still just drill this and kill him. Think about that, and think about the fact that you can drill wave shine, up tilt, nair, back air him. Like, think about the mental damage that you are doing simply by playing Fox against his character.
Right, like he
could
have died there.
He could have literally died because he dash attacked you out of a roll at this range. Like, like just just take a picture of this and put it on your ceiling. Look up at it at night when you're falling asleep. Like, yo, I lost to a guy when his character dash attacks me, and like I can't. Like, this literally doesn't work, and this is his only move that even reaches me. It's like it's rough. It's rough for Peach. And I don't blame you for missing the wave dash out of that, but yeah, you just gotta. Yeah, you're getting kind of desperate. You're running in, and so the thing is, you're trying to make stuff happen. When the fox is trying to make stuff happen, it's like Peach is like, "Oh, thank goodness! Like, please just make stuff happen, Mr. Fox." He looks so tilted. He's so tilted.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is most likely. I think this is that early down air. Yeah, you started too early, and you're doing this double jump out of the corner. Really, really bad idea. Like, basically, if you hadn't, like, you don't even have to do more things right. If you just took away all the things you did really, really, really wrong, this was like a double 3-stock from you.
Right. Wow. Okay, well, this is good. It's gonna be way easier than I thought it would be.
Like, teach me how to beat this genius. And it's like, well, the truth is that it doesn't matter how smart he is because you can just do ledge dash. And you're like, oh really? Like, that's nice.
I am.
Okay, so yeah, this is just kind of like the same thing of you. But at this point, you're just not really playing the game plan. Okay, and also, when Peach picks this stage, what is going through your head?
It doesn't. I don't think it feels that bad.
So
just don't get grabbed.
When Peach picks this stage, there should be a feeling in your head of like, mwahaha. Like, this stage is just incredibly, incredibly bad for Peach against Fox. The only thing she has is the slightly more, like, her punish game is more consistent because of the chain grab.
Right.
But she doesn't have any more ways to actually get the grab, whereas Fox is completely busted on this stage in, like, every respect. Because she can't recover to the platforms. Like, when she's in the air, she has to come down. And it's not like Puff. See, Puff on this stage, Fox is still good against Puff here. But the thing is, when Puff is on this stage, she can go to ledge. When Peach goes to ledge on this stage, it's a death sentence. So she has to land on the stage, and you can hit her. And this is the stage where the laser, run into the corner, laser 50 times, grab ledge and ledge dash is, like, really difficult for her to deal with.
Right.
Like, she can't, it's almost impossible for her to deal with it here.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, like, this is a big stage, you have a lot of space for, like, the wave shine stuff, and, like, the up smash kills really early, the up air kills really early, and so just, when she picks this stage, don't worry about the chain grab, because the thing with the chain grab doesn't even kill, like, it never kills. Like, there's 0 times in the history of the world the chain grab kill. She still has to edge guard you afterward, which is, like, in some form, it's like a gamble. Like, it's also, remember to jab up smash. You've done, like, 3 or 4 times where you jab him, and then you do, like, a grab or something out of this, or a dash attack, and it's like, just up smash there. Just jab up smash. If he's in the air, and he's, like, at kill percent, and you jab him, just like, don't even look. Like, literally just don't even pay attention. And the Fat Goku is jab up smashing even when Peach is on the ground and you don't pay attention and it works. You just jab, you don't even look. Like, a lot of times she'll shield the jab and then try to grab and you just up smash her. So it's like, just jab and then grab. And it's like, I don't super recommend that, but that's still better than what you're doing, which is to never up smash out of it.
Right.
So I would recommend if you jab her, she's at kill percent and she's in the air, just up smash without paying attention. Like, don't try to confirm it. Just jab up smash. It'll hit 99% of the time. And it's like, yeah, so look, even here, so this is like 158. He gets his strongest move on you or whatever, and you go here, and you could still just recover here. You know, Peach has a tough time edgeguarding Fox. It's not, she can never cover every option. She has to read you in some capacity. Yeah, right here I usually like to shine stall just to prevent this happening.
Right.
But yeah, and then he's just like, yes, I did it. And it's like, that's something that's so easily avoidable. And then you give him his one thing here, and eventually at this point, like, I can't even blame you. Like, this just goes downhill quickly, But like,
Yeah.
I think if you stuck to this game plan, you'd be bopping him the whole time.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we actually are perfectly at an hour. That worked out well.
Awesome.
Do you have any extra like questions or thoughts?
Not about the set. I feel like that helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I had one random question.
Sure.
I know you had like hand problems.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to like help?
Okay, so it's like a little bit I think hand problems are unique to each person. But for me, what I did is I did some like so basically like a lot of times the problem for people in my experience is like you sort of overactivate certain muscles. Like a lot of times, like, your bottom two fingers are like squeezing the controller all day, and then you kind of extend your upper fingers when like, your thumb is like reaching around on the controller. So
Right.
by doing this for hours and hours, it creates kind of like a dysfunction in the way like your hand and forearm muscles work, and sometimes even like your back can like contribute to it and stuff like that. So what helped me is doing like some like rotational exercises, like complex exercises with like my wrist and stuff, where like, so for me personally, what helped, what fixed my wrist problems was I can't screen share for you because like I'm screen sharing, but I'm saying you can't see my webcam.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna, so you can just look on my stream, and I'll show you. This is just what worked for me. Doesn't necessarily work for everybody else. But I just get like a little this is like 8 pounds, but you can use like a lighter one or whatever to get started. And you do this, you hold it like this, and then you extend it and you rotate it like that, and then you bring it back like that. Okay. I did that, and then my hand pains were fixed in like a week after like years of bothering me.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
And so that's just me, and everyone has different problems, but like I think that is like you want to find exercises that work for you.
Yeah. No, yeah, cuz I like right after our last lesson actually, my hands were bugging me, so I took a break, and I've been doing like a bunch of push-ups and pull-ups and that type of thing, and it's helped a lot. But, yeah. I'm just trying to keep grinding. But yeah, that was the only other question I had. So.
Okay, sick. Well, have a good one then. It was nice talking.
You too.
Peace.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye.
No problem.